welcome to my Beautifully You channel. And I'm going to transplant, today I'm going to transplant some pepper plants that I need to get out of these little containers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put them in some cups, and these are repurposed cups. I've already used these. I use them over and over again, and I put little holes in the bottom of them, and then I set them in a cup that does not have a hole. And the purpose of that is so we can allow drainage, because we don't want the roots sitting in water, and we want to make sure that we maintain moisture and that we give the pepper plants a home to really thrive in, to really grow. Because you see, they've been in these little pots and they have, let me take it out for you. Look at those roots. So they have rooted so much and they're growing really, really well. So I want to make sure I give them a good opportunity to grow as much as possible. So first, what you will need is some regular old potting mix. You can just get some potting mix if you want. Some people will use dirt from outside. I tend to not use it so much because I don't know what's in the dirt. Like, it could be bugs and stuff in the dirt. And I actually have these plants inside the house. So of course I don't want too many bugs in the house, okay? So, while I'm at it, check out Tactical Canine Approach. You can check them out. They have a Facebook, they have a web page. They do really good obedience training. They do security training for your dogs, all kind of dogs, and occasionally they also breed dogs. So shout out to them. That's actually my son's business, but hey, had to put that plug in there, right? All right, you guys, let's keep it moving. So what I'm gonna do is I have a cup, another cup, and I'm just gonna dip out some of this dirt. And I'm gonna fill it halfway full. And I'll probably, because the roots are so long, I probably don't even need to do it halfway, but I'm gonna do it halfway full in this red cup. And I'm just gonna leave this cup inside. And I am going to take my pepper plant. Look at that beauty. Those roots are healthy. Look at that. And I'm going to take my 2 fingers and I'm going to put them alongside the outside of the rim. And this, what happens with this is it helps you keep the dirt intact. Okay, and then I'm just going to push this together just to kind of release the dirt from the sides. And you see how it comes out? Look at that. Look at that. Now I want to make sure I don't damage that root too much. So I'm going to watch how I pull this out. There we go. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm just making a little small hole in the inside. Just a little bit. Just a small round so that I make sure I can plop this plug inside of this cup. So I gently just take it and put it in. And you really want to make sure you try not to disturb the roots too much, so they can, continue to grow healthy, and you don't want to break them or anything. So from there, I am just going to apply some more dirt. And normally you can soak the dirt, as much as you want. If you have, you need to try to get it out of the container. But these are kind of like, I like these because they're what did I do with it? Okay, I like these because they're kind of like air pruning cups, right? So the roots continue to come out and do what they need to do. So I have put this plant inside this cup and it will grow nicely. I'm going to push it down a little bit. You don't want to go too much with it. I'm going to put a little more dirt in here. Make sure it has a lot of support, because again, this is a nice size plant here. Now once I water it, it's going to compact a little more, the dirt is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a little water here. And I'm going to let it do what it does. Let it do what it does. and that plant is nice and transplanted. Let me put it over here a little bit. And I don't want to push it down too much because I don't want to break anything. So what it's going to do is I'm going to put it under a light, and it's going to continue to grow. Next time we come back, this plant will be a lot more healthier. It's already healthy, but it's going to be nice and big. And I'm going to prune it early. I'm not going to prune it right now. I'm going to wait a little while longer, and then that will promote additional growth outside of the plant, and make it more bushy and promote more growth and more peppers coming out. So I'm going to continue to do this with my other peppers, and I have quite a few. So and I have some up top as well. So I'm going to continue to do this, but this is how you transplant peppers. Okay, and I don't think you guys need to see me transplant a whole lot of peppers, but this is pretty much the concept. All right, so there you go. You have a nice pepper plant. It is nicely watered. I'm going to let that water drain out a little bit, and then I am going to throw it out, depending on how much drains out of there. Okay, so whatever is keeping you from growing your vegetables, your fruits and vegetables, don't let it hinder you. There is so much pesticides and things that go into planting that if you grow your own vegetables and fruits as much as you can, depending on your space, then it gives you the opportunity to know that, hey, I know pesticides did not go in this today because I did not put any in there. Everything is natural. Everything is, now you might have to ward off some bugs. Now I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's an easy job, because gardening is a job, but you get so many benefits out of it. You get great tasting fruits and vegetables. You get to hear the nature when you're outside. You get to experience the movements of different animals and things while you're outside. You get to just enjoy the weather, get some of that vitamin D that's going into your plants. And when you eat your vegetable, you can tell a difference from when it's in the grocery store. When it's in the grocery store, it is just, I don't know, it seems like the natural taste goes away. Grow your own fruits and vegetables as much as you can. Even if it's just a little bit, just start with a little bit. Now remember to get creative with your growing. I started these plants inside of an egg container. Yes, an egg container. So when I started these plants, they were seeds, and I started them in these little pellets. Now these can be found, you can find these at the dollar store, Lowe's. I don't go to Home Depot as often as I go to Lowe's. And you see how good it's rooted here? And all you're going to do is just put some dirt inside of a cup. And I have a cup right here with the holes in it. Again, I'm going to wet this really good. Okay, so I wet that. And I'm going to put some dirt into my cup. About halfway full. As always, halfway full. Can't go wrong with halfway full. Because we're going to have these in here for a while until the weather gives. So, and I'm just going to, so halfway full here. Oh, let me wet this a little bit. And you don't have to, you can wet it after, but I'll just go ahead and wet it. And all you do is plop it in there. Now I'm going to give the roots a little room to grow. So let me get my little knife here. So I'm going to circle in like a hole. And my cup's a little wobbly, but I don't care, it works. It's all about reusing what you have. You don't have to go and get things that are not needed in the garden. So I've created space for my roots, put them in that space there, and popped it in. There we go. All right, you guys have a great day. Have a blessed day. Thank you for joining. Comment, like, subscribe. Nicely transplanted peppers. Looking good. Thank you for stopping by my Beautifully You channel. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe.